Hello, now that you've created your Essential Elements interactive account, I'm going to show you how to use it. So if you didn't catch that video, you're going to want to check that out. You're going to need your lesson book because there's an activation code printed on the inside cover, and watch that tutorial that I made on how to create an account, because we're going to go ahead and assume that you have an account made for this part of the video. Okay, so if you'll recall, the last time, every time you log in, you're going to go to essentialelementsinteractive.com. That might be something you want to bookmark. You're going to click on students. Just like last time, I'm going to pretend I'm Ethan Hackman today, and I'm going to sign in. It's going to ask me to create an email. I'm going to ignore that for right now. And this is what's called your dashboard. So you can see at the top, like, the website has changed. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can do with this program. And it can help you, it can like link you up to me, and I can give you homework assignments and stuff like that. And we're not going to use much of that dashboard, but we are going to use this part right here, what's called the Music Studio. So I want you to go ahead and click on Music Studio. And this has digital copies of all of the music in your book. Now, the downside to digital copies, digital music, is you can't write on it. But the plus side is it's all right there, and you don't have to juggle between like a computer or your phone or your and a music stand and a pencil and all of that. You can just like read it off the computer screen, or you can read it off of your phone, although it would be very tiny on a phone. If you had like an iPad, that would be much better. So anyway, obviously I'm using my computer today, and I'm gonna keep using that because I'm going to recommend for most of you to go ahead and use a computer. And you might notice that this is already like the song list for our entire lesson book. Okay, so you can go on to page, I mean, it has like 6 pages, so like you sixth graders are probably not going to want to start on page 1. You're going to start on like page 3 of this list or something like that. Okay, and so you can scroll through, like you can look over here, you can even activate other books. There are fingering charts that you can look up fingerings really quickly. So some really nice things there. So we're going to go, let's do Frere Jacques. Okay, so remember when I created Ethan's account, I put that I played tuba. Okay, so that's because that's what Ethan plays. But if you need, it does have a pull down, and you have access to other instruments. So like if you play 2 instruments, or your sibling wants to do it, or you goofed up and clicked on the wrong one, something like that, you can always look at change that if you need to. Okay, so there's some really nice features here. It has 2 speed tempos. It has the normal one, or if I click on slow and it stays highlighted, it's going to play it slower. So if you're doing something new that you haven't done before, that's a really great feature. Okay, probably my favorite feature about this is it has different accompaniments. Now, I happen to pick one that's just concert band, but I'll show you some really great options here in a minute. So what you're going to do is you're going to get ready to play, and this is what you're going to read off of, okay? And you hit the play button, and right away it reminds you to get ready, like get your instrument up to your face, or get your mallets ready, and then it does 4 clicks, and then you're playing right along with it. And it's just like you're in band class, except I think our band class usually plays a little bit faster. Okay, so I can pause. I can restart it. Tells me to get ready. Okay, this means go back to the beginning. So there's some really great things. You can use these tabs if you just want to scoot back 1 or 2 songs. You can go back to view song list if you want to skip around a bunch. You can get all kinds of stuff there. Okay, so just like in the book, like number 73 introduces a new note. And so it shows you what the note looks like. It shows you what the name of it is, and it shows you how to finger it. It's really, really nice. Remember, I'm looking at a tuba book. So if you don't play tuba, that might not make perfect sense to you. But if you were looking at your own, that would make more sense. Okay, now when I click on the accompaniment, there's a ton of options. Okay, metronome means the click. You can play along with the click. You also have the option with all of these accompaniments whether to have the melody. So that's like a digital tuba player playing along with you. So on this one, I'm just going to show you how that sounds. I won't play the whole thing for you. Again, it says get ready. That means it's going. And notice that it was 2/4 time signature, but they still give you a count off of 4. They'll always say that. If there's a pickup note or something, it might be a little bit different. So you want to check that out so you know when to start. Okay? Now that's really great for practicing, but it's kind of boring, right? So this is where it gets kind of cool. I can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different options for accompanying other or none, if you just want to look at it, to accompany me along with it. Okay, I'm going to have pop. We're going to see how that sounds. And so then I just hit the play button. Tells me to get ready. And all of a sudden, Hot Muffins is much cooler, right? Now, I could choose, any of these different ones. We're going to do dance. Well, let's do world. That's usually a crazy one. And then this time, we're going to take off the melody, so you really are going to feel like you're playing a solo, okay? It says to get ready. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Sounds like Hot Muffins are in the Hawaiian Islands today for that accompaniment. And so it's very fun to kind of poke through there and try the different accompaniments and see how you do, okay? One more feature that's really great is you can record yourself, okay? So you could record yourself and send it to maybe you have a family friend that or family that you haven't gotten to see because of the pandemic, and you just really want to show them what you've been doing, or maybe your mom's at work all the time and you want to show her that you're actually like being productive. This could be one of our music performance Mondays where I ask kids that are using this to share the accompaniment. So this is the record button. And I don't have my instrument handy, so I'm just going to sing. Hot cross buns, hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. Boop boop. Okay, and then scroll up just a little bit. Here's take 1. Okay, now I can go back and play that. I can say, oh my gosh, that was terrible. I can clear it. I can say, oh yeah, that was a good one. I want to save that one. And then it'll give you some options where you can save it like as a download, or you can email it out. So those are all, we're going to clear that out. Oh, I guess we're not going to clear that out. So I hope that gives you some options for your lesson book. Remember, the whole darn lesson book is on here. It's pretty awesome, and it's all free. And a few of you, especially 6th graders, are starting to dip into book 2 or almost into book 2 if you have the book or if you buy it online. All of these essential element books have that activation code. So this is a free resource for anybody that has the book. Okay, so feel free to, I would love it if you figure out how to get your account set up and use this as a tool. Why don't you record one of those and email it to me, or post it on one of the Monday Flipgrids. I would love to hear what you're doing with Essential Elements Interactive. So I hope this has been helpful for you, and I hope you have a great time trying out a new resource with your lesson book and with this new kind of cool accompaniment. All right, guys, enjoy and have a great day.